Hello and welcome back to the Commonsenseless Podcast, episode 15. I think it's been just over a week, but we're rolling again. Hi, Zach.
Hello, Richard. You know what? This is the longest we've gone without a podcast.
We keep saying it and it keeps getting longer. It's not good.
But you know what? I thought, until I saw you today, I thought it was just going to be, right, we're just not going to do it anymore.
Really?
I don't know why, because we hadn't even talked about it in ages, so I just thought it might have just fizzled out.
Is that how you feel? Do you want it to fizzle out?
No. Listen, everyone listening.
Listen, you little bitch. Why would it fizzle out? It'd only fizzle out because of you.
We're going to rebrand the whole of the Commonsenseless Podcast, and we're going to start shooting our subscribers up, making everything look professional, and maybe even getting a studio for the podcast. I was saying,
listen,
get a pie in there. We can do a few drinks in there.
Before we go on about this, you just need to start turning up and actually showing a bit of commitment.
I agree. I agree 100%.
So why can't you just do that? The simple stuff. Just turn up first before you start talking about.
Oh no, I turn up. You can't deny that I turn up.
Yeah, you turn up when I might you turn up.
Yeah. That's true.
But saying that, I've not really minded you, but so that's why we've not been doing it consistently.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, since you've gone back to work properly, because you were doing the work and still are doing the work, I mean, nothing's been happening.
Not really. We've both not been doing anything, have we?
No. But that's
we
what I'm saying.
We just need to turn up. We need to decide, right, we're going to do it this time on a Sunday, this time on a certain day, certain night. And we just need to crack on and do it.
Turn that off. Turn that phone off.
We can't let it just fizzle out, and I can't believe he was even thinking it was just going to fizzle out.
No, I wasn't thinking it was.
Nah, bro. Go on.
No, I wasn't thinking it was fizzling out. I was just thinking we hadn't talked about it in ages. We said we'd do at least one a week, and nothing happened past the week.
Do you want me to be honest with you? What I think's fucked us up a little bit. Do you know, we said like we had a couple guests lined up and everything.
And we just never got it done.
No, we could have got it done and we could have got it boxed off. But we had a little family thing, a little family get together on the time we was meant to do it.
We were hungover.
And we've watched 2 UFCs, which has fucked us up.
Oh, I still feel like it's fucked me up, you know.
Yeah, it has. It does. It proper messes you up, doesn't it? But I think that's thrown us a little bit too.
Yeah, because if we hadn't have been drinking that night and being that hungover, we'd probably ended up having him on the show, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
We'll still get him on the show. We'll get into the habit of doing it every Sunday. Boom, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whenever, and just smashing it out.
Yeah,
and the subs.
Yeah, or even we'll just say we'll do it on a Sunday, regardless of time. We'll only adjust the time when we're messing about with people from America and stuff.
Yeah, cool. That's easy. Simple.
So I've got a couple of stuff. Let's get straight into it because I've just put my dinner on. I'm changing like you now, aren't I?
What are you having for dinner? I know, but go on. Just tell everyone.
Lamb shank. Yeah. Lamb shank with mash, roast spuds, parsnips, peas, carrots, gravy, the full shazam.
That sounds nice, that.
Right, can you see this?
Yep.
So Khabib Gaethje has been announced for October. UFC 253, I think. Oh no, 254, because 253 is the Israel Adesanya one.
Oh shit.
So yeah, give me your thoughts on this.
I mean, is this Max Holloway here at the front?
Is it?
They're like his tattoos, aren't they? And the wings, Max Bless Holloway.
Yeah, Max is at the front and Gaethje's running up to Khabib.
Why is Max there?
I don't know. It's just some fan art, isn't it?
But this is 100%. This was official like a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is 100% official now.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting fight, man. Let's just say, though, for just argument's sake, Khabib wins this.
Yeah.
He'll be 29-0.
Yeah.
And obviously, his dad wanted him to retire as 30 now.
Yeah, I know.
How sick would it be if, for Khabib's last fight, he fought GSP for the 165-pound title?
That's what the word on the street is, isn't it?
That would be unbelievable. But I don't know whether GSP would take that risk.
Yeah, well, it's not a risk if it's only a one-off fight, is it? It's no risk. I mean, he's 41-year-old, isn't he? But it's whether GSP is going to step up and take it, I suppose.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I think it's a huge risk because GSP can just ride off into the sunset right now. He beat Bisping, he's a 2-division champion. If he fights Khabib, who's a monster in his prime, be a tough fight. But yeah, we're completely overlooking Gaethje. I think Gaethje could beat him.
Yeah, me too. I think a lot of people are going to overlook Gaethje, but Gaethje's going to be Khabib's biggest test because he's not going to be able to take him down as easy.
Yeah,
and he's got a gas tank as well. And his last couple of fights, he's been a lot more clever. His boxing has been crisp. He's been a different fighter. And for his last 3 or 4 fights, and he looks unreal in Tony Ferguson fight. I just hope I want to see Khabib up against somebody he can't take down for 25 minutes, or if he takes him down, they jump straight back up. And I think Justin Gaethje could be that one.
Yeah, I don't see Gaethje being on his back for 25 minutes. I really don't.
No.
Because he's got that wrestling background.
High level too. And he's got a good gas tank, and he's going to come out in first round and he's just going to bang him leg kick straight away. Leg kick, he's just going to try and chop his legs. And if he can try and take a couple of Khabib's tools away, if Khabib's getting leg kicked when he's getting in close, he's not going to like it. So therefore, he's going to stand back a bit. He's probably going to be a little bit hesitant in it to go straight in.
Or it's whether or not Khabib obviously knows about his leg kicks and then uses them to his advantage. You know what I mean? So maybe Gaethje winds up for a big leg kick because he likes winding up for them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, then Khabib might just sweep his foot and just take him down or something. You just don't know, do you? He might use it to his advantage.
Yeah, true. But with the thing that you said at the beginning, whereas he's going to retire 30-0,
yeah,
I'm not convinced. Like, is it the... No, because he's worked all his life. He's only had, say, 2 really, really big fights where he's had a big following, which is the McGregor fight and the Dustin Poirier fight. And he has got a big following now. He's probably first or second biggest followings in the UFC. But why would he throw it all in the bin when he's worked all his life for it? Because the amount of people he could just carry on fighting and carry on beating now for the next 3, 4, 5 years, why would he stop when he's worked this hard to get to the top?
I just think the only reason is because his dad wanted him to retire at 30 now.
I know, but when he's like, because what might happen is he might fight Gaethje now, he might have McGregor rematch, or he might fight, I don't know, he might fight Dustin Poirier again, he might fight whoever, and he could be 3 or 4 fights into it, be 32-0, and then GSP said, right, go on, I'll fight you. It's not all retirement. It's not exactly retirement when it comes to fighting, is it? Because people just
really not. Yeah.
They just dip in and out. I never ever believe it. Like McGregor said, he's retired now. He's not retired because if they offered him the Khabib fight now, he'd just jump straight back in.
He'd say, yeah, 100%.
But I have seen a few things with. Go on.
No, go on.
Rumours that Ferguson's going to fight McGregor.
I saw that he called him out or something, or he wants to fight. Is that official? Is that like a thing?
Yeah, it's like it's not a proper official thing. But what's happened is Ferguson's done an interview on ESPN with Ariel, I think it was, and he's mentioned about his next fight, saying he's not bothered just chucking whoever, Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, whoever. But Conor did a tweet saying, "I accept."
No, but wasn't that about the other guy, the fighter who fought twice in 10 days?
You see that?
Yeah, him, yeah.
Well, no, I don't think it was, because the next tweet Conor McGregor did, he said, "I accept" in Filipino. And apparently, him and Manny Pacquiao have got the same management team. So they're trying to do something along the lines. But it's boring. Who wants to see that?
What, Pacquiao versus McGregor?
I'm not asked about that, me. I just want to see McGregor in the cage.
Yeah, I don't want to see him boxing right now.
It's boring though, isn't it? All this, McGregor Mayweather, McGregor Pacquiao. Boring. No one wants to see it. I want to see him in there.
Like back in the day when they, like, it was a brand new thing. Like Mayweather versus McGregor, you want to know how he'd do, but yeah, I'd love to see. I think Tony would get knocked out by McGregor.
Me too, but I'd love to see it. And if McGregor could knock out Ferguson, then he'd be straight back into one of these two, wouldn't he?
Yeah, 100%. But I reckon he's training for Khabib for this fight, just in case Gaethje pulls out.
Do you reckon?
I mean, he'd be stupid not to.
Yeah, he would. You're right.
Because October's a long way a long way off. And if like there's more lockdowns and stuff like that, Gaethje might not be able to get out of the country. Like you never know. You never know what's going to happen. And they might do it in Abu Dhabi or something. Khabib can do it there, and then McGregor's free because who the fuck knows?
No,
But I think McGregor's a clever guy, and I think he'll definitely train for this fight.
But me personally, if I was training for a fight that I knew I might not get, surely you're going to train, even if it's 1 or 2% different. You're not going to train like you're fighting.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's got to be that little tiny niggle there that sinks. You know, like I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%. And if you're not 5% on your game, then it's going to have a big effect in the long run, isn't it? When you're coming up against people like these.
Yeah, like when you're training, like imagine this for a second. You wake up, you're absolutely exhausted, and you know you've got to drive to the gym where there's monsters like Khabib there and Gaethje.
Can I pause you 1 second?
Go on.
Say monsters.
Monsters.
What?
Monsters.
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 Monsters. It's monsters.
Is it?
It's monsters, not monsters. How do you spell monsters?
Monsters.
So why do you M-U-N? Monsters.
Monsters. I don't know. You know, that's right. No one's ever actually called me out on that before. That's mad.
Do you know what else you say?
How do you say Monsters Inc?
Monsters. Monsters Inc. Monsters.
Monsters Inc.
You say monsters. Do you know what else you
weird,
say?
Isn't it?
You say, I say everything or everything, and you say everything like a think, like you're thinking everything.
Do I?
Yeah.
Is that something you've noticed before that you've never mentioned?
Yeah, well, Gemma does it, your dad does it, Josh does it.
Everything.
Everything.
How do you say it?
Think everything or everything.
I say everything.
No, you say everything.
I never say everything. That's just weird.
Well, you normally say everything.
I say Gail as if it's spelled G-U-R-L.
Yeah, you do.
G-U-R-L, not
Sorry,
G-L.
back to it. I proper swerve you then. Didn't I? Go on.
Yeah, so anyway, imagine this. You're in the gym.
Monsters.
You've got a banging headache, and you know there's going to be monsters there like Khabib, Gaethje, Ferguson, McGregor, friggin' Kamaru Usman, who you know is just going to fucking wrestle the shit out of you when you're sparring, smash you on your head. Like, imagine doing that and not knowing whether or not you're guaranteed that title fight. You're just doing it just to be the replacement. Of course, you're not going to train 110% as if you were in that title fight.
No, it's impossible, isn't it? Because your mind's, there's always going to be that little bit of your mind that's like, oh, no, well, it's probably not going to happen anyway. And when they're probably not going to happen, gets in your mindset and you're not training 100%, and then it happens, it's going to have a massive effect, innit?
Yeah, 100%. Fucking hell, I never saw this.
Yeah, so Khabib tweeted, who's
Ali Abdelaziz?
No, it might have been Rogan's Instagram, right? And they commented on Joe Rogan's Instagram, and McGregor wrote something like, oh, I can't remember what they wrote, but then that's what Khabib wrote after it. What I just saw then. Oh, it must be on this. It might show up in a sec. There it is. Look, come straight up. Chill, bro.
Hangover.
I don't know how they get.
It would be impossible for me to be more excited about the fight. The return of the GOAT lightweight king Khabib versus most dangerous challenger. I can't fucking wait. Chill, bro. I had a hangover. Yeah.
So he put that, and then Khabib obviously seen what he put, and then wrote on it afterwards something along the lines of, well, what I just put then, Gaethje October, and did he say GSP in April?
April.
So he's just trying to swerve McGregor, isn't he?
Fucking hell. I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'm not.
You know when you beat someone on FIFA who's just a little shit?
Yeah,
no. You know you're better than, and like you know they piss you off. Well, yeah, you are better than me. But you know they'd piss you off if they beat you. Why would you want to give them the satisfaction of a rematch?
No, I agree. But this guy tweeted at McGregor too, didn't it? And did you see what McGregor wrote back?
What did he write back?
He just tweeted, rat lip.
Oh, is that what McGregor put?
Yeah, because he's got a bad lip. He must have had an accident or something.
Shit.
But can we talk about this fella?
Hold on, wait. You know when McGregor put, "I accept," though. This guy thought McGregor was talking to him.
Yeah, no, but he definitely wasn't.
He's
Definitely
a
wasn't.
beast, though, him. He's
Look
a
at them
fucking tank.
stats: 124 strikes to 2 strikes in the first fight, and then 10 days later, 68 strikes to 0 strikes.
But what are his opponents like? Are they good opponents?
I think that Reece McGee's pretty good. I'm not sure about John Phillips, but Reece McGee took it on short notice. But everyone's going mad about him, saying that he's going to take the. They reckon he's ready for top 5 opponents already.
He's from Sweden.
No, he's from Russia, but he trains with Gustafsson at All Stars.
Ah, okay, sick.
But he's fought
Shit,
£170 and £185.
He's a beast, man.
And he's 8-0. Yeah, he is a beast. But he's not like a normal wrestler. Like, a lot of people say these wrestlers are boring, like Khabib, because they're just lying on top of you. But he's proper goes out for you and tries finishing you.
Yeah, he's like pound and ground, pound and ground, ground and pound.
Yeah, ground and pound. And he's just trying to choke you out and what have you. He's trying to finish you. But there's loads of hype around this guy, I'm telling you.
Do you think he's like the standout guy from the Yas Island?
Yeah, he's the one that come out of it, innit? Because everybody's talking about him. And
Twice
apparently
in 10 days, foot.
It's good, that, innit? And apparently they're going to put him on the DC and Stipe fight.
Oh, shit.
They try and find him an opponent for that. But that's only in 2 weeks. It's not... Is it next Saturday, that? No, it's not next Saturday. It's the Saturday after, I think. So they're trying to find him an opponent for that.
I just thought I was on my browser and I went to click accept cookies, but it's just yours.
Do you want me to click it for you?
Go on. Ah.
Why does it annoy you?
Nah, I'm joking.
Oh.
So yeah, that's mad, that, but he's got 100% finish rate. Never went to decision.
Amazing, that though, innit? So he's one to keep an eye on, innit?
Yeah, beast. Welterweight, Kamaru Usman, watch out, kids.
But also, Dana's said that you need to watch out for him because he's ready for like top 10, top 5.
Shit.
Here's that tweet they're on about.
Oh, it was about him?
No, it definitely wasn't.
Why's Dana saying? Oh, so do you think Dana's saying it was about him to bring up his stock a little bit?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it weren't about him.
Oh, yeah, Whittaker's fighting... I never know how to pronounce his name. Cannonier. That'd be a sick fight.
Yeah, that'll be a good fight. But also, do you know something else with Paulo Costa, which reminded me what I seen the other day? Do you know, like, there's been a big thing about where they've been fighting, and they've been fighting in the small cage and the big cage. So in the small cage is 25-foot cage in the apex because they can't fit a big cage in, and then there's a big cage on Fight Island. So they've announced that the Israel Adesanya fight and the Paulo Costa fight is in the small cage in the apex. Surely that's going to have some effect.
Oh, it definitely will. I think that'll do more favour to Paulo Costa then, is he?
Yeah, that'll benefit Paulo Costa, won't it?
Yeah, because he's like, he wants to take your head off. He just wants to like he's smooth, isn't he? He's a counter striker.
And he uses space, which Paulo Costa's, he can just close down the space faster because there's not as much of it. So I think that's, don't know, it's going to have a bit of an effect, I'd say.
That's the same thing with the Stipe DC fight. Like, I think, especially because it's a smaller cage, DC is just going to take his leg and just take him down for 25 minutes.
It's funny you should say that, though, because I rewatched the first fight again. And Stipe, he could control DC. Like, I know in the second fight, he took him down and he got lay on top of, didn't he, for a full round. But when they were stood up and they were getting in clinch, he was against the fence and everything else, Stipe looked fucking strong, and Stipe looks a lot bigger than DC. You can tell that Stipe is like a natural bigger man than DC is.
I don't even think Stipe is that big for that weight class.
Oh my God, he's a fucking monster. I bet if you saw him in person, you wouldn't say that.
Oh, 100%. But looking at it, like, look at the size of him compared to Ngannou or Derek Lewis. Like, they're huge, man. Stipe's pretty small for a heavyweight.
I wouldn't say he's small.
Oh my God. Pornhub just came up then, you know.
YouPorn.
YouPorn.
I'm going to say don't use Pornhub.
I should have remembered that from last time, actually. He said the same thing last time. Wait, his nickname's Stone Cold. I've never, ever heard Bruce Buffer announce that.
Where does it say that?
Go back. There, Stone Cold.
Oh, I can't see.
No, it's here, you dickhead.
Where?
Under his name, Stipe Miocic. No, left.
No, I'm moving the box with us, innit?
You're moving the box with us, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's a box with a screen with us on it. On
No,
my
but
screen.
you can see it here. So you see where it says the years?
See where it says what?
The years like 2011, 2012, 2013.
Oh yeah, Stone Cold, yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Oh shit, I don't know.
When has he been announced as that?
He is a beast sauce. He's well bigger than you think.
Go on, get his. How tall is he? He's only like 240 pounds, like 6'3", isn't he?
Yeah, but his head weighs 40 pounds.
Yeah, he's got a brick for a head, doesn't he? Fucking hell, your internet's slow.
Is it?
That doesn't even say it.
What doesn't? This with Overeem.
Where does it say his height and his weight?
It says his weight there.
Oh shit, it does say. Does it say his height? Don't you think it's mad to think that even though Jones is a weight class below him, probably 40 pounds lighter, he's still got a longer reach?
Yeah, Jones is just a freak, innit?
Like, do you think if Jones didn't have that reach, he'd be as dominant?
Yeah, because he's no, he wouldn't, because that use it to his advantage. But a lot of people with a long reach, they don't normally know how to use it, do they?
Yeah, it's true. Like someone like Stefan Struve, he's got just as long as a reach, I think, but he just doesn't take advantage of it like Jones does.
No, Jones is just a master of it, isn't he? Did you see this as well, Dana White?
Yeah, we watched that live, didn't we? You went for a piss and missed it.
Oh, no. What I'm saying is Dana White's response.
Yeah, he said basically I'll fire anyone that.
Yeah, what do you think of that? I'm surprised, me, because he normally likes people just being themselves and saying sort of what they want.
Yeah, but there's a difference between saying shit about referees and judges and actually physically grabbing them. Like, did you see what that fighter did to Mark Goddard?
No, I've not seen that. Who was it, the fighter? Was it a UFC fight?
No, I think it was like Cage Warriors or something. I don't know what it was. But he was on the ground with the guy and submitted him rear naked choke. And he held it in. And Mark Goddard had stopped it. And he held it in for a few seconds longer. And Mark Goddard was like shaking him. And he's still holding on to it. Pulls him off. Mark Goddard was getting aggressive, like in his face. He's like, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. And the guy pushed him again. Mark was moving forward. Then the guy grabbed his top and then just went off.
Shit, I didn't see that. Was that recent?
Yeah, man, it was recent. That's why Dana said this.
Right.
Not really because of Dan Hardy. Because Dan Hardy didn't physically do anything.
No, he was just calling him out, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it's more to do with what this other guy did. He was like, listen, if any of you do that to our officials or referees, you're out.
Shit, I didn't see that. I didn't know Cage Warriors or anybody else were putting events on, to be honest.
Yeah, it must have been some other event. And then Mark Goddard's basically, because he did that, he disqualified him and he didn't get the win.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because he shouldn't be holding on to people's necks like that when they can't fucking breathe.
No, he didn't really hold his neck. It was more his top. But yeah, he shouldn't be doing that.
No, but he held on to the guy that he choked out, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You fucking idiot. Right, listen, just hold the conversation 1 second. He put my parsnips in. Yeah, boy.
Right, sweet. So tired right now. Literally, normally I'd come up with some sort of story to tell right now, but my brain is like moving at a snail's pace. So all I'm going to say is this. Over the past few days, I have cheated multiple times, haven't I, Richard? I've cheated multiple times with a Domino's pizza. It started at yours, actually.
What's
Domino's
this?
Pizza, going into a KFC the next day, going into something else the next day. But now I'm eating clean again. And I feel like I'm like a slug right now. You know what I mean? I can't think properly. Like, look how tired I look.
I know, you're not on point, are you?
I'm not on point. I'm not on point at all. Because, man, when you get... Oh, little shit. When you go from eating shit, basically what happens is your blood sugar, like, is all over the place when you eat shit. And then because you go back to eating clean, your body's like, what the fuck's going on? Where's all the sugar that I need to survive? So it goes into, like, survival mode. And you get, like, shaky, you get headaches and stuff. Man, that's what happens to people who eat shit and then they go to eating clean. They think, this is what I'm going to feel like when I eat clean. That, like, what the fuck's the point in that? But once you get past that point, after like a week or 2 weeks, you start to feel fucking great. But on that same note, yeah, and just a completely random note, this is the way my mind's working right now. Imagine, yeah, what it's like for a heroin addict.
Fucking hell.
When they take heroin and then they fucking try to come off it. Like, I wonder how they feel. Like, I've only ever seen it on TV, but where they've got the shakes and they have hallucinations. Like, how horrible must that be? And knowing that you could just take a little needle to feel better.
I know.
You'd fucking do it, wouldn't you?
You're basically a prisoner to it, aren't you? You're chained to it.
Man, it's the same thing with phones. Like, people don't realize how many times they just go and look on the phone. Like, that's an addiction.
Yeah, big time.
Same way people are addicted to heroin or watching TV or games. Like, obviously not the same level as badness. That's even a word. But yeah.
Fucking hell,
I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right now.
Why are you so foggy? That's your new word or nickname, foggy. Foggy Zach.
I'm rattled.
You're all over the show, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, but I do agree with what you're saying. Once you get past that certain point, but my problem is I never get past the point. I always go a maximum a week, and then I just have a cheat day, or just eat some shit. I can't not do it. I feel like it's my reward.
That's because you've been doing a weekly cheat day, so that's been working for you now. Or have you? Or is that not the same thing as what you're talking about?
No,
you're trying to go past a week but couldn't do it.
No, I could do it, but I just...
You're a pussy.
No, I just don't feel like I enjoy food. Food's like in my top 5 favourite things in the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do get that.
And I think, fuck it. Like, if I want some nice food, I'm going to eat nice food. And then if I've just got to exercise a bit more to stay where I am, then that's what I'll do.
See, so this is a perfect conversation that we can go into because I've got a lot of thoughts about this. Basically, yeah. How long until your food's ready, by the way?
30 minutes.
All right, sweet. So basically, there's 2 schools of thought when it comes to food, okay? There's this side, which is basically what you just mentioned, where people love food and they can't live without it. Not from a place of, I can't live without food because, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about there. But there's 2 sides. On this side, yeah, people are like, I'm a foodie, I absolutely love my food, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's what makes life really good. And I understand that. Like, people love food because it's one of your senses. It's incredible. So they just eat what they want to eat on this side. But then on this side, which is the side that I'm on, the food that I eat, to me, I understand the instant gratification side of things, of eating something that's fucking delicious. And I understand that completely. But for me, I eat because the mental clarity it gives me. I eat for my health. I eat because I want to feel my best. Not even because of what I look like, just because I feel better when I eat cleaner.
Yeah, no,
and it might not taste the same in the moment because that instant gratification of having and I'm not saying you eat pizza or people that like food, it's always shitty food. I'm just saying in this example, when you have a pizza, it tastes fucking incredible. It doesn't taste the same as a chicken salad. But on this side of things, after you have that chicken salad, you feel fucking great. And you feel great for the rest of the week. You're more sharper, you're more focused. Like, everything flows better. Whereas on this side, you have the instant gratification and then you just feel like a slob after it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I totally get you. But where you say there's this side and then there's this side, yeah, and you're here and the opposite's there, I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I get you.
Because my thing is, it is food, and I understand that food makes you feel good and everything. But I think exercise is like major as well for your mental thing.
100%.
And I'll tell you why. Because if I exercise in the morning, my mind is just clear as day, and I know whatever comes my way through the day, it's not going to be as hard as the exercise was in the morning. Whereas if I don't exercise, I can be a bit foggy and a bit slow and not as sharp.
Yeah.
And I can honestly feel the difference. Like if I do a run in the morning, lift some weights and do a bit of a circuit or whatever, and you get to your 3rd or 4th circuit, you're like, fucking hell, I'm bollocks here. This is hard now. This is getting hard. I don't want to do this. I'm never going to feel like that at work.
That's true.
And by the time I start to start feeling fatigue and getting tired anyway, like it's the end of the
Nearly
day,
done.
and I go home. Yeah. So it does it proper. I understand what you're saying about food, but I enjoy food too much to limit myself. Like, for instance, I do try and eat healthy through the week, regardless of what day it is. But say it's been hot all day and I've been working out all day. If I'm passing the shop, or if I stop for fuel on the way home and I see there's an ice cream freezer and I see a Magnum cookie and white ice cream or something, I'm going to get one because I just love food and I think, fuck it, it's only an ice cream. Like, it's not going to kill me, is it? Whereas you would just say, oh, no, I can't do it. But even on a super, super hot day, you just pass it by and not do it. Whereas I'd think, nah, fuck that. I'm having an ice cream in car on my own.
Yeah, see, there's
nothing down and the shades on. Do you know what I mean?
See, there's nothing wrong with either of them. Like, I completely get that. You just gotta find what works for you, don't you? What you enjoy doing. I don't know. It's like people have like different things in their heads, like ideals. I think the thing is with me, I've always got it in my head that I want to eat the cleanest I can possibly. Apart from when I'm having a cheat day, I want to be the best version of myself. And I know that when I eat clean, I am. Whereas when I eat shit, I'm not. I'm groggy. And I know that ice cream, it tastes so fucking good in the moment. But then afterwards, like say the next day I'm working out, that's still in my system. I'm not as strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, I don't think about it that deep. The only way I'll think is, if I've eaten shit, I think, right, I've got to work harder with my exercise next week. Because I'm always watching my weight, so I know where I need to work harder.
See, you're doing it from like a point of like your weight and stuff.
Balance.
So it doesn't matter if you have an ice cream or something, like calories in, calories out, that type of stuff. I'm doing it from a place of like mindset.
Oh no, I'm doing that too. But in my eyes, like, why would an ice cream affect you?
Yeah. I mean,
if you'd been out like working a manual job all day from 8 in the morning.
Oh no, I get that completely.
Wait, no, just hear me out.
Just
hear me out. From 8 in the morning till 6 at night, and you've only had say 30 minutes break, and you've been piss wet through in sweat all day. You're on your way home with your shades on, windows down, one arm out the window, thinking you're a cool fucker. You stop for some fuel, you fill your fuel up, you go in, you see an ice cream freezer there. Do you still think you won't have one?
Wait, how many times does this happen? Does this like
sometimes it's twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. I'll just think, fuck it, I'll stop and have an ice cream.
See, that's something you enjoy doing. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but do you think you could pass it by if that one time in the week you stop to get fuel?
Yeah.
Fuck
I know
that.
I could because I've done it so many times before.
I mean, I could, but I just don't see why I would.
Yeah.
Like, because that ice cream's not going to affect me.
Yeah. I mean...
Why would an ice cream affect your exercise? I feel like you're a bit flustered.
No, I'm not flustered. I don't know how to like put it into words. Like the foods that you eat, yeah, are your this is the way I view it. The foods that you eat are your medicine. Like your fork, what you put on the end of your fork is your medicine. And it affects your brain chemistry, how you think, how you talk, how you hold yourself. It affects whether you're in a good mood, a happy mood. The foods you sleep, it affects everything. The foods that you eat affect whether or not you've got anxiety and whether or not you're depressed. Like no, man, there's studies on it. But doctors don't share this stuff. They just say, take a pill and you'll feel better. And you look at those fucking doctors and they're overweight because they eat so much shit. And they're telling other people to take a pill or take this antidepressant or take this anxiety pill. And it just makes people end up feeling even worse because all you're doing is covering up that wound with a Band-Aid.
It's a Band-Aid, isn't it?
Yeah. You're not getting to the root cause of the problem, which is the foods that you're putting into your body. So I'm not looking at it from a point of trying to lose weight or just having that good moment where you have an ice cream. I get that completely.
You can't lose any more weight, Zach. I've seen more meat on a butcher's apron.
I'm just looking at it, yeah. Like long term, I just want to be the healthiest me.
No, I know. I get that.
If I give in to having that ice cream, I know I'll give in to having a chocolate cake later and a KFC after that. And then the next day will be even easier when I've got a group of people saying to me, oh, go on, just eat some shit. If I've had an ice cream the previous day, I know for a fact I'll say yeah.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
Let me talk.
Go on.
If you know you've been eating clean for a week straight, 2 weeks straight, and someone says to you, oh, go on, let's just have a pizza and a few beers like that, you don't get me wrong, that's the best thing ever. It's so much fun to do that, but I know the next few days I'll feel like shit.
No, listen, I get you, and I used to be like that, whereas I'd have one ice cream and then I'd go home and think, fuck it, I'll just have some shit for tea because I've already had an ice cream, so I've ruined it. But now I'm sort of, I'll just have an ice cream and it's only 250 calories. So I'll just cut back on my calories. I don't know, there's ways of looking at it, but also I don't think sacrificing good times for a diet is worth it. Like I've been through things where I'd say no to things when you get asked to go out and have a few beers and some food, and I'd say no just because I was like trying to stick to my diet. But is that sacrifice really worth it?
No, I get what you're saying again,
You know
but I'm not talking about a diet. I'm
talking lifestyle.
about a lifestyle, yeah. Because when you set things up in a certain way, obviously what you eat is a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like
it's a funny one, isn't it?
Everyone's just got to find what works for them when it comes to eating and food. Like, you can't look at someone who just has salads all the time and say, oh, they're missing out. Or someone who eats whatever they want, they enjoy themselves. Oh, that's the wrong way of doing it. At the end of the day, no one's judging you. Like, you only have one life, and then at the end of it, I mean, you just die. So who gives a shit? You just got to enjoy life the way you kind of want to do it.
Yeah, of course. But I'd say you're like a minority because you found exactly what works for you with your food, and it works for you with how you feel, with your work, with your exercise, and you stick to that. And you're one of the people that actually stick to what they've said they're going to do. Whereas a lot of people just fall off. Like, I've fallen off that many trains. I'm surprised I fucking got back on one because I just start things and then I just fall off, and then I'm like, shit, the train, I fell off and the train's gone without me. I'll have to get on another one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
But you stick to it all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's just because I know what my weaknesses are. I know that if after work I went to that ice cream shop and bought myself an ice cream, next day I'd be having 2 ice creams. Day after that, KFC, Domino's.
Would you though? Yeah, because your cheat days are serious, aren't they?
Yeah, man.
But saying that, they're serious. But the last cheat day I saw you have, you couldn't finish a large pizza.
Yeah, that's because I was so hungover. Man, did I tell you, by the way, when we were at Shauna's, you know when we were playing, did I tell you this? We were playing football, me, you and Carter. And then Carter was like to me, come on, Zach, play, 3 and in, play with us. Honest to God, when I was sat down on that side, I thought I was going to throw up.
Did you?
Fuck it. Richard, I had to go upstairs.
Was you getting saliva?
Man, I was getting saliva here. And I thought, oh my God, fucking hell, I'm going to have to run to the toilet and be sick right now. So you know when I went missing for a few minutes?
Yeah, you did go missing, didn't you?
I went upstairs, went into Shauna's bathroom, locked the door, and I could hear Carter outside, you playing with him. Carter was like, where's that gone? And I'm just fucking in the toilet, like, rubbing my face because I don't want to throw up. Because I'm so hungover, and I'd just eaten pizza, and I was running around with Carter, like, full speed.
I know.
And I thought, you know what, having able to like try and make myself feel better. And I just sat on the toilet trying to have a shit. And nothing was coming out. And then I felt better after 5 minutes. But fucking hell, it was horrible.
Yeah, and it's no sleep as well. It fucks you up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I can't believe we do it, you know.
But this goes back to the other thing. When you like deserve something like that, when it's a reward, it's not just like your general day-to-day, but you've earned it. Like when we do our UFC nights, we've earned those nights. We know we'll feel like shit, but we choose to do it anyway.
Don't we?
Yeah. But we don't just eat shit every single day all the time. When we do something like that, we have earned it. It's our reward.
Well, we don't really drink, do we? Other than that,
no, not really.
I mean, I have the odd beer, but when I say the odd beer, I don't even think I had a drink during quarantine. I was at home for 12 weeks. I might have had one or 2 bottles of beer. And a couple of whiskies actually I had. But I've gone off whiskey again though.
I mean, when were you ever on whiskey?
I was on it, and I was actually enjoying it.
Were you actually?
I was, yeah. I was actually enjoying it. Once you got through the first couple of sips, thought, yeah, it's all right, this. And I did it a few times. I went through a full bottle. But now, like, I did one.
Wait, how long did it take you to get through a whole bottle?
Oh, a while.
Shit, man. I'd love to be one of those guys who just like, whiskey on the rocks.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? With a nice beard.
I think it depends.
Fucking wig on my head.
What you've eaten. I think last time I'd just eaten and then I had one and I thought, oh, this ain't good, this.
Really?
I think I'd like it on an empty stomach, me, so it goes straight to my head.
Ah.
You know what
See,
I mean?
I feel like it would be really nice with like a steak or something.
No, but I didn't have a steak. I might have had something filling, like
Pizza.
no, like just
Couldn't have it with the pizza. Be a
chicken
pizza.
pasta or something, and like, I was full and bloated. And then that's what I mean. And then he had a whiskey after. Thought, oh, this ain't good. This.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Who's over there? Is that Gemma?
No, I'm looking at the timer on the oven. It's 12 minutes.
18 minutes gone by. That was quick. But yeah, man. So just to sum up this little section of the podcast, everyone can obviously picks their own way of doing things. I've found for me, my main goal is I just want to be like the best me, and I know that part of that is eating clean 99% of the time. And I know if I'm just eating, like for example, my chicken salads, I can't wait to go back to eating them properly. If I'm just eating them, it's easy to set up. Like there's no willpower involved in forcing myself to eat something like that, and it tastes fucking good. Yeah, and I know I feel really good when I'm doing it. And long term, it's good for your health, your mind, your brain, everything. But then it's also nice to have those cheat days, and you just got to find that balance.
But for everyone listening, they don't understand how dedicated you are. Like when Zach goes on about chicken salads, he has a chicken salad every day, don't you? Every single day of the week. Twice a day. So imagine whoever's watching this now, probably just being, if you had the same meal twice a day, 7 days a week, every day of the month, and I think what's the maximum you've done it? Is it 6 months or something?
6 months, no carbs. Yeah.
Imagine doing that 6 months without a piece of pasta, a piece of rice. I'll go as far to say, for me to do that is impossible. I could never, ever, ever do that. Unless I had something riding on it and I really needed to. I like, when I've cut carbs out before, my body gets to a point, and I'd say I cut carbs out on a Sunday and I get to like Wednesday, Thursday. My body gets to a point, especially when I'm exercising too, whereas I need fuel. I proper feel it, and I proper think, oh, I need energy. I can just tell that my body's lacking.
Yeah.
So for you to do that for 6 months and still be fine and feel good, and 6 months, that's a long time. That's that.
But you notice certain things about your body when you do something like that. So for example, I felt how you're talking about just then, and the reason for that was because I wasn't having enough salt. Because when you cut out carbs, your sodium levels shoot way down.
Right.
So you need to add more salt to your meals.
Okay.
And then that for some reason, that's the thing that makes you like all groggy and feel like shit. As soon as I added more salt, I was fine again. Like
really?
More energy than ever. Yeah.
Wow, that's good to know actually. But you know the feeling what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, it's tough,
tired,
man.
Like you just need to fuel up.
Yeah, that feeling, that's how I feel right now, because my body is still running on all the shit I've eaten the past few days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you having chicken salad tonight?
Organic brown rice with chicken salad tonight, yeah.
Nice, sounds good to me.
I need some carbs in me, man. I need some fucking carbs.
Yeah, and let's be honest, it's like good carbs. They're not going to do you any harm with organic brown rice, is it?
Yeah, but man, I can't wait I might start just going to the shop like properly and just getting my meals each week, because waiting for the order, you can only do one a week. And then all the greens that we get, it all just goes out of date.
Why don't you just start going to shops then, but just wear your mask?
Yeah, I might do.
The shops are nothing like they were now. It's totally different.
I know, yeah. When I went with you, it was just completely normal.
There's no big queues outside. Like that bit's all past now. You've just got to wear your mask. So you may as well start going to shop.
Isn't it getting worse again now, the lockdown or something?
Oh, let me share this.
Go on.
Ooh, let me share this. Ooh, state of disaster. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Imposes a curfew in Melbourne. There's a COVID-19 section on Twitter now. How crazy is that?
Fucking hell.
I've just clicked it, but something is happening.
State of disaster.
Yeah.
So, did you find this after you were here?
No, I literally clicked Twitter and it comes straight up.
Fucking hell.
But how mad's that? There's a COVID-19 section on Twitter now.
Wasn't that there when we were last on Twitter?
I'm not sure. I don't remember it.
What was that about the renomination of Trump?
In private without reporters due to COVID-19.
Fucking hell, do you think he's going to win again?
I don't know. There's a good chance, isn't there?
I'd be shocked if he won.
I don't know. Americans are crazy, aren't they? What I did want to show you, what I heard on the radio before. I don't know if this will come up. But do you know SpaceX, Elon Musk's company?
Yeah.
They sent... Oh, I'm not going to be able to find it, am I?
No, it was just there. I saw it at the bottom. NASA, SpaceX astronauts there.
Oh, yeah. So they've been out.
Live.
They've been out for 2 months and they're landing tonight. But they're doing a splash landing.
What?
They're doing a splash landing on the Gulf of Mexico. So the spaceship is actually coming down.
Yeah.
The spaceship's coming down and actually landing in the ocean.
Fucking hell.
How mad's that?
First time since 1975.
Yeah, so they're doing like a sea recovery. But they said everything's got to like work and go to plan because they said when the ship comes through the atmosphere, it's going to be going that fast and it's going to be like a ball of fire. And then as it comes down, all the mechanical components are going to set in and then they're going to open like gliders to stop them going as fast. And they have to hit the ocean at a certain speed because they can't hit it too fast because it would just be like hitting the earth. And then when they go under, then more components have to start working so they don't go too deep and they only rise slowly or something. And I don't know, there's loads that's got to happen. So they reckon Elon Musk's going to be dead nervous tonight watching it. They land in 50 minutes on the Gulf of Mexico. So if we carried on watching this, you'd see him land.
Fucking hell, that's mad.
Isn't it mad, that?
Wait, so if this was 2 months ago, June, July, June, July, August. So around June, yeah, I was going to say. So wait, where have they been in space?
They've been to the SpaceX station. Oh no, they've been to, there's like a station, isn't there? In space. They're basically a space station and they've been there doing some work or something.
But aren't people always there?
I'm not sure.
That's fucking mad.
Oh, it was May 30th, this. Can you see that video?
Yeah.
May 30th, 2020.
So May 30th. So this happened, yeah, at like almost the peak of COVID-19.
And they was probably in the safest place you could be.
Yeah, unless one of them had it.
Yeah, well, yeah, unless one of them had it. How crazy is that?
Apparently, though, when you go to space, because you basically, there's no like weight or whatever.
Gravity.
Your bone density, something happens to your bones.
Like what?
Like, it's not good for you.
Did you see that then?
Yeah, it's fucking mad.
So the rocket ship that got them there splits in two.
Yeah,
and then they've got like a way home on the back of it. So like that. Imagine if parachute don't come out. That's what they were saying. If parachute don't come out and they just hit the water, it'd just be like hitting ground.
They must have so many parachutes in there, like backups.
It's mad, isn't it, this?
I never even fucking knew this was happening.
Well, I didn't. I just heard it on the radio before. I wish I was a spaceman.
How would you like it? Some of the training there. Have you ever seen the Rocket Man before?
No, the Rocket Man.
I need to watch the Rocket Man.
What's that one? Go on.
Some of the training that they must have to do, like they have to like spin in like machines.
Yeah, I have seen that. I have seen that.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, it's not for me that either.
Man, it makes me feel sick when I go on teacups at the fair. Don't mind going there.
Saucers, spinning saucers.
Yeah, spinning saucers, man. Fucking hell.
Jesus. Right, well,
Jesus.
my tea's nearly ready in 2 minutes, so we'll call it. Listen, everybody that's watching got this far. We're going to start putting more effort in. There's going to be more dedication. There's going to be more dedication coming from Zach's side. Well, he keeps talking about it, but I'm thinking is he all talk, but time will tell.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Any last words for episode 15, Zachy boy?
Thank you for watching, Dean.
Goodbye, the fog, which is Zach.
But fucking, I've been slow this episode. But we are gonna fucking we are gonna start getting some guests on this show. So keep a lookout. Subscribe, like, and comment.
I think we said that episode 2.
Yeah, but we will. It's episode 20 around then.
Right. Thanks for watching. Episode 15 over and out.